In this video, I'll take you through my journey into solitude, not as an escape, but as a return to peace, to clarity, to something bigger than myself. Years ago, I left the noise of the West behind. In America, I was a father, yes, but not yet a husband. I worked hard, made six figures a year, and had all the markers of success. But something was missing. I didn't know my neighbors. People around me were consumed by individual goals. Family life felt like it was becoming irrelevant, sacrificed for the pursuit of success. I felt isolated, like I was surrounded by people, but rarely seen. When I came to the Philippines, I didn't just change my address, I changed the rhythm of my life. Here, I became a husband to my Filipino wife, Caroline. Together, we've built a family. I have become an expat dad to our 4 beautiful children, all Filipino citizens, ranging in age from 5 to 16. I also brought my American daughter with me when she was 10. She spent 4 to 5 years here, learned the language, went to school, and later returned to the U.S. to finish her education. Her journey, like mine, has been one of adaptation, identity, and growth. The story is not just about solitude. It's about how going quiet, going inward, here in the province of the Philippines, I awakened to something powerful, the superconscious mind. We often fear being alone, but solitude isn't loneliness. It's clarity without interruption. In the early days, moving to rural Philippines was a cultural adjustment. The pace was slow. People talked more about family than money. Strangers greeted you on the street. At first, I didn't know what to do with all that silence. But that stillness, it became fertile ground. It gave me space to observe myself, to question old patterns, and to begin seeing life through a different lens. Solitude stripped away the performance. And in that space, something deeper woke me up inside. The superconscious isn't woo. It's a higher state of awareness. The part of you that observes your thoughts without judgment, that sees a bigger picture than your fears do. When we're constantly stimulated, phones, traffic, work, social media, scrolling, clicks, you get the idea. We block that inner intelligence. But in solitude, when the noise quiets, we start to hear a voice that's always been there. Practices like meditation and affirmations help tune into it. Affirmations aren't just feel-good phrases. They're tools for reshaping neural patterns. Visualization before sleep and in those delicate moments just after waking allow us to plant images in the subconscious, images that the superconscious can act upon. A famous neuroscience-backed experiment helps explain this. In the 1930s, Psychologist George Stratton asked participants to wear special goggles that flip their entire field of vision upside down. For days, they felt disoriented. But around day 10, something incredible happened. Their brains adapted. They started to see normally, even with the flipped input. Modern research confirms this. The human brain reorganizes itself based on the input it receives repeatedly. Whether it's flipped vision or flipped beliefs, your brain rewires to match the dominant image you fed it. You can see this in action if you have kids. Many of them will spend much time on social media apps. You might even see them imitate some of the behaviors or thoughts they see while spending time scrolling, or even repeat phrases they have seen repeatedly. My place of solitude was simple. A quiet spot near the beach. No devices, no distractions, just nature, my breath, and my own inner dialogue. Instead of journaling, I practice silent self-reflection. I imagine the life I wanted, not from a place of lack, but as though it were already mine. I would picture myself being a more grounded father, a more present husband, providing for my family with calm clarity, not hustle and stress. Science shows that these kinds of vivid mental rehearsals create actual shifts in the brain. Visualization activates the same neural pathways as real-life experience. Many people believe it takes 21 or 30 days to form a new habit. But the reality is more nuanced. According to a 2009 study from the University College London, habit formation takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days, with the average being 66 days. That means the consistency of what we feed our minds is more important than the speed. Another study involving astronauts showed that the human mind can fully adapt to an altered reality, like seeing the world upside down, after roughly 2 weeks. What changed? Not just perception. The brain literally rewired itself to create equilibrium. That's exactly what solitude did for me. It reset the input I was giving my brain. And my brain, in turn, started responding with better ideas, calmer reactions, and deeper trust in life. Every day, I did the same thing. Woke up early while the world was still quiet. Sat still and visualized my ideal life. Repeated affirmations like, I am at peace in my purpose. My family thrives in love and provision. I am in line with what God is doing in me and through me. I am in perfect harmony with the working of the law. I now let the genius within me shine forth. These weren't just words, they were seeds, and solitude was the soil. I didn't go into solitude to escape the culture shocks of expat life. I went into solitude to understand them. Every frustration became a mirror. Every moment of silence became a doorway. And the biggest surprise? The more I trusted my inner guidance, the more life started working on the outside. I didn't need to control everything. I just needed to feed the image of what I believed was already mine. You don't need to move across the world to experience this. Start with 5 minutes. Turn off your phone. Breathe. Close your eyes and ask your superconscious, what is the image I've been rehearsing? And what image do I want to plant instead? That's where change begins. Not through hustle, not through willpower, but through alignment. And if my words ring clearly in your ears, if something inside you is waking up too, come be part of our growing community. We go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Manila Time. And if you live somewhere else in the world, it might be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's free to join. These aren't just live streams. They're gatherings, spaces of reflection, insight, and connection. You don't have to do this journey alone. We're building something here, and you're invited. Each week, we come together not just to talk, but to listen, to grow, and to remember that we're not meant to figure life out in isolation. Whether you're an expat like me, a seeker on your own journey, or just someone looking for a deeper kind of peace, there's a space for you. Bring your questions, your breakthroughs, even your quiet presence. Let's continue this conversation together.